training routine today. Jesus Christ, man. Like, no wonder he's in insane shape. He would swim sometimes for 5 hours a day. 5 hours of just laps in the pool. He doesn't fight like anybody else.
Yeah. It's all right.
I just get very frustrated.
So that's boxing at its finest right there. You heard it. They said it. Make that bad. Everything on the line. You know, that's old school right there.
I don't know what his status is currently, but when in terms of big names, Tank is the big name.
Joe Rogan watched Gervonta Davis training and was completely shocked. He never realized how intensely Tank trains every day without missing a session.
Like, no wonder he's in insane shape. He would swim sometimes for 5 hours a day. 5 hours of just laps in the pool. He starts his day at 4:30 in the morning. So 4:30 in the morning, he gets up, eats breakfast, and has his first training at 5. At 5, it's all conditioning. It's all like running, rowing, biking, takes a break, eats again, takes a little nap, back in the gym again like 2 hours, and then he's sparring, boxing, doing all that workout, then eats, takes a break, relaxes a little bit. Evening session is boxing. An evening session, he's sparring, he's hitting mitts, he's hitting the bag, gets up in the morning.
Joe Rogan is stunned by the training footage of Gervonta Davis, noticing his sharp, explosive, and intense form during camp. He described him as a highly efficient fighter who studies his opponents before delivering one powerful punch.
You know, it's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive. He's very explosive, and, you know, man, he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power. So much confidence in his power that he doesn't give a who he's giving away a couple.
Yeah. Joe Rogan described Gervonta Davis as a dangerous Tyson-like presence, highlighting his compact frame, explosiveness, and patient low-volume style early in fights.
He's short, and he conserves his punches where, like the first few rounds, he throws very few punches.
Gervonta Davis is training intensely and staying focused on returning to peak form as he improves his conditioning, rebuilds his rhythm, and prepares for his comeback.
Master at what they do, but they not complete fighters. Some of them have speed, some of them have just power, some of them just have footwork, but they don't have the whole thing. I believe I have the whole package. I mean, that's what makes me a good boxer. A great boxer.
Talking with Joe Rogan, Bernard Hopkins also pointed out the danger of Gervonta Davis, highlighting his sudden explosive bursts and the kind of power that can completely change a fight. Tank has the power. He is sneaky, explosive. Yes, you think you are doing something, and he feeds off that overconfidence. Now he has developed this old-school style.
He's sneaky,
explosive.
You think you're doing something, and he rides off that overconfident. We're now.
Calvin Ford said that when Gervonta Davis steps into the ring, he is on a mission, fully aware of what he has to do, making it clear that the training wheels are off and he finally has what he wanted. Now it is time to deliver.
Because he understands that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked.
Furthermore, Terrence Crawford described Gervonta Davis as very motivated and dangerous, saying he wants to fight anyone right now. He added that Davis stays in the gym, loves boxing deeply, and is fully focused, driven by a clear goal he is determined to reach.
In his power. So much confidence in his power that he doesn't give a who he's giving away a couple
Yeah, he
rounds.
definitely be giving away rounds, but he just in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
Yeah,
and that's the thing with Tank. These fighters, you got to be aware.
Cigar Talk host said that although Gervonta Davis has good boxing skills, his best quality is his crushing punching power. He added that this natural power has been with Davis since he was a kid, setting him apart from other fighters and making him very dangerous in the ring.
That devastating power, right? Like he could box, you know, he got skills, but that's to me what separates him from everybody else is that his power is just.
He was little.
That's what I'm saying. Is his power like that as a kid, though?
He was little. I used to call them Mercedes and BMW smashed together.
Jorge Masvidal also pointed to Gervonta Davis as an example of a fighter with a strong dog mentality, noting how elite competitors often become more aggressive and take more risks once the fight starts. He added that Davis can switch into a relentless, win-focused mindset when it matters most.
Biggest part in it, you know, in being a fighter. Yeah, because you could be a great athlete. One day you're gonna come across another great athlete. You know, it's who's got more dog in him.
Do you think Wonder Boy's mean? I think he's secretly mean.
It has to be. You know? He's very, very, very competitive. You know, he's the nicest dude.
Yeah.
One of the coolest guys, and a for real nice guy. Like I've met him numerous times off camera, just me and him chilling, and the dude's genuinely like a good dude, you know. But once he gets in there, he's hyper competitive. He wants to win at all costs. He's gonna put himself at harm's risk to make sure he gets that W, man. I've always liked Wonder Boy, man.
I couldn't believe.
Stephen A. Smith pointed to Gervonta Davis as a top sports attraction, crediting his explosive knockout power and aggressive mindset for his wide appeal. Smith compared Davis to Mike Tyson, highlighting his readiness to engage and go for a decisive finish. He also noted that Davis is rarely truly threatened in the ring, which strengthens his image as a strong and intimidating force in boxing.
Is the #1 attraction in boxing. He's the #1 attraction in boxing. He will finish you. Yeah. He will close. And this brother comes, and he's one of those guys. They call him, the mini Mike, as a Mike Tyson. Yeah. He's willing to take a punch to give it now. Yeah. And I haven't seen him hurt. He got bruised. Yep. He might have bruises, but I ain't seen nobody.
Meanwhile, Greg Hackett shared his excitement about Gervonta Davis coming back, saying, "Every fight Davis takes brings real knockout danger for his opponents." He also hoped Davis would face a strong, worthy challenger who adds real credibility to the match. He said he is just happy Tank is returning.
Coming back, Tank's exciting. All the guys are exciting, but Tank is always a big question mark when Tank get in the ring and somebody about to get knocked out. You know what I mean? I just hope it's a good guy.
Canelo Alvarez expects a very close fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. He points to Stevenson's speed and slick movement as big problems for any fighter, while also acknowledging Davis for his strong punches and constant pressure. In the end, Canelo thinks Davis will win the fight.
Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter. He moves a lot, and it's very difficult to get hit. To hit him. But I like Gervonta Davis.
Okay.
He's a really good fighter. He hits hard, and he knows how to go forward.
These are only rumors of a possible fight, but nothing was officially confirmed as options stayed open. Stevenson responded to the talk, saying he is open to the match while making clear he would not wait or chase it without full commitment.
At the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
Fuck you. I don't need you, bro.
You gotta move on.
Interview. Shakur Stevenson said he wants to make the biggest fights in boxing and mentioned that top names like Gervonta Davis were part of the discussion. He said he would fight anyone that made sense and was focused on showing he is the best in the sport.
The biggest fight in boxing happened. Okay. I guess whatever our interpretation of that would give us the answer, but I don't know what you consider the biggest fight in boxing.
It ain't about what I consider the biggest fight in boxing. It's what y'all consider the biggest fight in boxing. So y'all know what that means.
Is it Tank Davis?
Like I said, I would like to make the biggest fight in boxing happen.
Holy smokes. That would be something. The bottom line is you have a lot of great options right now. Do you agree?
Yes.
There's a lot of big names that we've just discussed, and any one of those would be pretty damn big.
Yeah, like I said, I'm down with whatever, whatever makes sense. But once again, I would love to make the biggest and best fights happen. I would love to make the most competitive fights happen, and I would love to show the world why I am.
Love to make the most competitive fights happen, and I would love to show the world why I am the best fighter in the sport of boxing. Gervonta Davis spoke on a possible matchup with Shakur Stevenson, saying the result was already clear in his mind and adding that the fight would still be a big boost for boxing if it ever came together. You know how it would go. Everyone in this room would know how it would go. It would be good for the sport if we fight. In the end, speculation remained around a possible clash. Shakur Stevenson showed interest in the matchup with Devin Haney and viewed it as a major fight, but made clear it would only happen if the timing and terms made sense. I think the Devin Haney fight is a big fight. I think it can happen. I think it just has to make sense. Shakur Stevenson expressed confidence that his overall abilities, especially on defense, are better than Devin Haney's. He described a potential fight with Haney as a major matchup if the circumstances align, while also showing openness to a clash with Ryan Garcia. Stevenson made clear that in his view both fighters would face a hard task against him.